Hello, hello.
We're back.
We're back with a Tuesday truth bomb.
Oh, I
Keeping
forgot
it
to put the
real.
live. Forgot to put the Donna and Cheryl live thing on the top. My
No,
God,
it's all going
terrible.
Pete Tong. It's all going Pete Tong. But yes, we are here because we want to talk to you today about. There's a lot of this energy at the minute of like, it's really hard. I'm not getting the right clients. People aren't buying. Banks are going bust. And there's just like a lot of fear and scarcity and lack. And people doing all kinds of crazy, just worried. And that's really showing up in how we're showing up. And by we, I mean the collective as business owners and coaches and women. So we wanted to talk to you about that today because we are feeling it, aren't we, Cheryl? Like you can't even go and get your nails done. If the radio's on in the background, it's like the world's going to hell in a handcart again.
I mean, I feel at home with my husband. He loves
And
watching
what is the news?
the financial programs. Like to be fair, some of them aren't news. They're like educational financial programs, but it's surrounding in my house. And it's like, oh my God, this one's here. This is going bust. This is happening. Like all around us. Like external things are happening, which they always do. But it's so important that we protect our own energy so we don't let that infiltrate us and then make decisions from that space as business owners. Because if we start incorporating what's happening in different countries, in different places across the world, and then we use that to make our decisions on our business, it's not going to vibe well because it's not our thing, is it? Really, it's not ours.
No. Let us know, guys, if you're watching. Like, are you feeling this right now? Like, you can't even go and get your nails done without hearing, like literally on the radio in the background. And we don't. You guys will all know this if you know us. We don't have the news on. We don't, generally speaking, like know what's happening in the world, but the consciousness around that is we really want to protect our energy. And at the minute, we can't. When you want to attract like your ideal clients, your soulmate clients, your rockstar clients, the people that you love working with, to attract them, you have to be given off that vibe. Like you have to be meeting them where they're at. So if you're coming at life and at your business and at your, if you're selling your products or you're selling your services and your energy is saying like, I really need this one, like I need to pay the rent this month, or I need, like that energy translates into that transaction, into that connection, into that communication, and you're responsible for that energy. Really watch the news now, Mel. See? Mastermind client in the house. Don't watch the news.
Well, when we're in that energy, we start to like question our judgment, don't we? We start to question what we're offering. We start to question what we're capable of. We start to question our judgment. And then we kind of lose a bit of sense of ourselves, and we're not really standing in our power and owning it because we're afraid that people aren't going to sign up or people aren't going to buy it. So it kind of like the self-doubt creeps in, right? And then we're not in this powerful position of attracting 10 out of 10 clients because we're in this whole self-doubt because we're letting all of this stuff infiltrate our energy, and it's knocking us out of alignment.
100%. And this is it. Like, when is the news? When have you ever put the news on and it's back to back 30 minutes of good news, happiness? Like, that's not the news's job. It's not there to tell you that. But if we go into some, I think Neil said his mum's house, like the news is just on all the time in the background, and like you've just got to know that subconsciously, whether you are aware that you're taking that in or not, then it's going in at some level. And like we said, it might not be the news, it might be your partner, it might be like what's the chatter with the girls or the lads when you're cracking on with them, like whatever vibration you're around, like you've really got to be aware of where you're vibing at, because that's like super important for attracting the right clients in. So this is our number one tip today. If you want to attract the right perfect clients who are like, I'm here, I'm ready, I want to work with you or buy off you or whatever that is, that's not going to happen when you are like on this wavelength of like Cheryl said, like doubt yourself, wondering if it's going to work, should you go back to the day job and all that. Like that is messing with your frequency.
It's messing with your vibe. It's knocking it out of alignment.
So true. So true. Oh, sorry, Cheryl. I think a lot of people go in these news apps from a place of habit.
Yeah.
100%. But again, don't get us started on the daily rituals of what you do with your phone and all the rest of it. Like you've got to be like, you have got to be super clean with your energy, with your intention, with your thoughts. If something that you are doing is leading to you having a thought that isn't in alignment with how you want to feel, there's only you that can check that. There's only you that can correct the activity that's leading to you feeling good or not feeling good.
Like literally on a morning, I'll like this morning, my sleep pattern is getting back to how it was. And I woke up before the alarm and I was like, great, I've got time to get up and go and do a 35-minute Joe meditation before Graham generally gets up. So I was like, fabulous. So I did that, wrote my gratitude journal out. I was like, getting my energy all aligned. And then Graham gets up and it's a race for us to go and make me a cup of coffee and get to the TV remote before he comes in with his cornflakes. Because once he gets the remote, he puts the news on. I have to get in the living room and grab it first and put something on Netflix. Like this morning, I was watching million dollar listings in New York while I was having my cuppa and eating my breakfast. Pressed it off. All I could hear was something about rape in the background. Like, I just know. Like, that's just not for me. I'm in this whole flow. I just want to continue the flow in my bubble to get myself right for the day, set my energy right.
No, 100%. So next week in six sleeps, Cheryl and I are going to be taking an intimate, fabulous, superstar group of women through 3 days of live online training in selling with certainty and soul. Because we want to give you more tools in your bag to get over this fear of selling, this scarcity, this lack stuff, do more money mindset work, but really as well in that connect you to your purpose, because it's so key that you're very, very intentional about what you want your business to be about and how you show up in that. So we are going to be spending 3 days going through some really in-depth processes and training and coaching with the girls who are women who are on that program to really, really help them step into their next level of success. And that might be a financial goal of getting like consistent 10K months or 11K months. It might be just like wanting to enjoy the business more and get back into selling and doing it in a way that feels good and aligned. Because what Cheryl and I observed is there are a lot of sales stuff out there, but a lot of it is really quite strong arm tactics of like getting people over the line, getting the conversion. I mean, the language alone like makes my blood run cold. So we want to show you how to be more powerful in your business and connect with your ideal clients and have them come on board as ideal clients in a way that feels in alignment and integrity and feels congruent with who you are as a powerful as fuck businesswoman.
Yes.
Days. And in 5 days, was even 5 days now, 3 days, whenever Friday, I think we opened the Facebook group. So there's a Facebook group that comes with it. There's £2,000 worth of bonuses that come with it, including a one-to-one with Cheryl or I at the end of it, which is very hard to get, let me tell you. This will completely change people's perception of sales. I know, and Mel is instrumental in this because we were saying to Mel, like we were saying a little while ago, like how can we help? Like what do people need right now? We feel like these women need more help with like their mindset when it comes to sharing their products and being really certain with it. And Mel was like, yes, and with soul. We're like, right, let's do that then. Selling with certainty and soul, because it's all about money mindset. It's all about confidence. It's all about self-worth. And if that's mirroring out in a negative way within your business and you're not creating the abundance and freedom that you want from your business, I want to help you with that. Hi, Beverly. Sold. Get your ass in there, Kate Purdy. So it's going to be like super exciting. We don't do these things very often, like only a couple of times a year. And we've never done selling with certainty and soul before. So this will be in-depth, really transformative, very immersive. And we know it's a sprint. We've called it a 3-day sprint because we want the women in there to be seeing results over the process. Okay. So we also shared another bonus last Friday which you get access to when you sign up. And we might have 1 or 2 little treats up our sleeve, who knows, before we actually start. So if you want to transform how you feel about selling, sales, wealth, abundance in your business, this is the place to be in 2013.
Yeah. And we're going to be live tomorrow at 12 o'clock with one of our superstar, ideal, fabulous clients, the legendary Yvette, who's going to be sharing her vibe, her story about how she has built her business incredibly and trebled her income as from leaving corporate in our business, and managed to maintain and bring in a corporate salary every month since she actually within the first month of setting up our business. So she's going to be in the house. So 12 o'clock tomorrow.
Just want to give you a news flash though, like, you know, when people are saying people aren't buying, da, 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 da. Our clients, one of our clients had her biggest ever order. It's like 3 times the size of the order she's ever had in her business last week. Another client signed up another new one-to-one client and has done each week. Like, our clients are still making money because they've got the right mindset. They're attracting the right vibe and the right tribe. Okay.
Absolutely, definitely.
100%. Don't be a copier. Don't be a copier. Just be you. Yes. Hi, Louise.
Hey.
So make sure you watch this. And if you're seeing this on one of your social platforms, feel free to share it so that other women get to see it, because we aren't advertising this anywhere unless you hear us talking about it, or if you're following us, you won't know about Selling with Certainty and Soul, and we're not planning to run it again. This is a one-off right now. So make sure you are sharing it with your boss bitch friends to make sure that if they have a side hustle or a full-time job and they want to break through the next level of success, they know how to do it. Right. We love you. We love you all. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a fabulous day. Bye.